Ward off the play fake. That's incomplete. Trying to set up the screen there.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Ready! Fix the eagle! Fix the eagle! Ready!
Here's a counter give to Gibbs. And all he can get is a yard here, Brian. It's going to be third down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
What's going to throw here on third? He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. And the type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
Okay, that's pretty cool. Pretty big kick for him. Actually, a new season long. And when you do that, guess what happens? You're going to get called upon from that distance yet again.
On the return, here comes Olszewski. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. New York to the line, 1st and 10. Running with Scannable. His charge towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Dark with a pistol. Caught quickly on the slant. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock. Up to the 40-yard line. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. On play action with Darts. He finds Neighbors right side. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious hit. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. Here's Dart now. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner. As he continues making risky decisions with the football. All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on 1st down. Pass is caught at the 9. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Giants.
Dart going to throw again. And this is going to be a New York touchdown. The Giants now trail by just a point in the 4th. So a chance to tie it up again here in the 4th. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's Raymond on the return. Ooh, poor effort there. He only gets it to the 15 before he's taken down.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. They pitch it out to him here. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Past the 60. Past the 60.
Staying grabbed in with Edwards-Helaire. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
A loss of 1. It's now 3rd and 5.
Here's the backup. First throw. Short pass brought in. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I could think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down? That's simply a bet being made that not only is your call or scheme better, but that your players just want it more than the big fellas on defense do. And clearly on that one, they did.
Throwing now on 1st down. Allen. Complete left side. It's just long. And he is hit hard shortly after that catch. Great job hanging on to that, but only a small gain on that play.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
13 yards. Brings up 3rd down.
From the pistol, it's Gibbs. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Fields this at the 19. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
On the return. The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. Blitz coming. Here's Darts. Finds him on the crossing route. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down.
A gain of 34 yards.
Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play. Driving forward with Scannaboo. Blocked by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 40-yard
To throw, here starts. This one falls incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
He's back to throw. Cut out left. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Throwing on 1st down. It starts. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Johnson, incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
They are throwing it again. Headed right through the middle of the field. And into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. The Giants take a 4th quarter lead. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. Gano adds the point after. And the Giants break that tie and now lead by 7. Gano ready to send this away. Here's Raymond on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard
line. Detroit offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. Nice cut back to the right sideline. And he will score. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions now trail by just a point in the fourth. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. His third of the game on the ground. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the fourth. They send this away. On the return, here comes Olszewski. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
On the return, the Giants take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Sending him on the dive. And they tried getting creative, but the creativity not rewarded here. Doesn't get him anything. It's going to be third down. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Giants don't want to see this one go to overtime. Dart setting in the throw here. Screen here for Scatterboo. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Looking to throw it. He's going deep this time. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jarring loose, incomplete. Looking for Malik Neighbors that time. And now they're left with fourth and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Well, tie game, and they want to be the ones to put this away. They're going for it. Now to throw. He finds it beyond the marker. He's got it. That's going to be a first and more. And he's down to almost, oh, no, they're actually going to give him the 30 here.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Hey, not a bad play by any means. There's room for more, and they know it.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7. Setting up to pass. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately no connection to be made.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants have taken the lead late. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win them the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, hey, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplish their goal. But you do have to ask the question, do they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
Here's Raymond on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. First and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Back to throw. And he's taken down quickly. Nicely done by the defense. The catch does get him to the 39-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. A fresh set of downs now from the 39. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Just over 40 seconds to play as they line up. Second and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Here he is to throw. This is going to fall down the whole way to the turf. Incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be third and long.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the completion.
And they drop him just a couple yards beyond the line. It's fourth down now. And we'll pause now. Looks like we had an injury on the play. Working to identify who it was. And, yeah, it's Jahmyr Gibbs who's getting looked at by the trainers. Hands are tied. Got to have it on this fourth down.
Ready? Panther 60, Panther 60. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
Desperation time here. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And he has enough room to gain about 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
First down run, nabs him 5, now second and 5. Scatterboo now from the gun. He'll scrape together a few yards, but not much. Third down coming up. So it's a win for the visiting Giants. And just a week after being soundly defeated, they're back out there playing a much better brand of football. Short memories prevail, Brock, as they move past that loss and get back to some winning football. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Giants, as we'll see you next time from Detroit.
Act your age, ain't just the barbers where you catch a fade. Face covered, cutting through your garden like a masquerade. Before I catch a L up, catch a plane. I'd probably you before I your chain. Switch it up, it's rap, pixie dust. Money ain't to us. Broski went and you better fix her up. I just bought a crib to a chick, she got the biggest. And when I saw your sister at with the fishing hook, listen up, I've had to hit the cup. So if I swing my fist, you going in, so wish me luck.